Yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the Gossip Intellectual Podcast with me, Royce Wynn, comedian Royce Wynn, where we talk sports, entertainment, politics. I'm in a pretty good mood. I'm doing all right, man. It's the holiday season. We get to see families, family, and hang around people, and hopefully you have a loved one to cuddle with, drink hot chocolate with, coffee with. I got nobody. All I got is this podcast and my words and my audience, and that's my connection right now. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday, Friday, December 6th. I'll probably put this out tonight. So that's why I'm doing a podcast on a Thursday, because Friday will be my birthday, and I'm not going to do anything. Okay? I'm going to chill. I'm going to probably get a massage, always get a massage, go to a nice brunch, get some drinks, get some dinner, go to a game, and enjoy my birthday, man, and enjoy life. I used to not celebrate. Not celebrate. I used to think you shouldn't celebrate your birthday. Just go, hustle. But when I got older, I was like, wow, like 30s, 40s, you start to lose people. People start to have things happen with their body and contract stuff. So I'm like, you know what? We went through a pandemic. I'm like, any birthday, just celebrate a little bit. Just take time to celebrate the fact that you're still here, that you're healthy. I've been so blessed to be a very, very healthy person. And, just reflect and be happy that you're here and alive. And we just had Thanksgiving. Be thankful and grateful for the things you do have. Right? We focus so much on the things that we don't have, especially in this day and age with social media and everything. But focus on what you do have. You probably have a lot, okay? A lot more than a lot of people. I mean, that's one thing that we don't do. We always look at things that everybody else has that we don't. But there's also a ton of stories out there where people just have stuff that you would never want in your life, man. People are just born with crazy things. I did a show with a guy, not to bring it down, but he was born with cancer of the brain, and good looking guy, great guy, very nice guy, and that's just the fight that God gave him for his life. So if you really look at it, you're probably very lucky, man. I'm happy to be here, happy to be healthy, happy to share my voice and share my energy with you guys. Went home for the holidays, and sometimes that can be a little bit of a challenge. Of a family that's not in the entertainment business, first generation entertainer, baby. But my generation, they understand, they get it. And, online is kind of the way that we're going. And, we'll talk about, I feel like the corporations and the rich are just, man, they're just trying to squeeze out every little thing out of us and take it all for themselves. I'm just like, even the, social media, they're, leaning towards advertisers and doing things for advertisers. Just like, what about the content creators coming up? Give them a little bit of an edge, but that's fine. Whatever. It's cold in New York. It's a real winter. I didn't think we were going to get a real winter. I got spoiled the past couple of winters. It didn't go below 40 degrees, and boom, I got back from Thanksgiving a couple of days ago, and it's below 40 degrees. So even global warming is like, I'm tired of this, right? Because that's what I'm afraid of with the new administrations is like, all right, we didn't even talk about the environmental effects of this administration. Everything's about to go down. So let's get into it. Happy Thursday. Okay, so I'm a big picture, big perspective type of guy. So the big story right now, huge story, is the CEO of United Healthcare got shot in broad daylight in the middle of the street, New York City. Okay, everything was shut down in New York City. And that's the kind of thing I was getting at the other day, right? Even though I'm a big perspective person and I have on a sweater right now that makes it seem like I'm just random and probably just do random stuff with people who do mushrooms. I like to think about it. And I think you push people to the point where things like this are happening. Now, because I saw, and it is sad, and rest in peace, and I hope his family heals. But a lot of people are like, I mean, this is the type of energy you put out in the world, and this is what's coming back. Okay? And I don't know if anybody even knew what he did. Once I looked into it, I was like, oh, okay. He's got some stuff going on. But just in general, I think people that didn't even know, they just heard CEO, shot, whatever. Right? Everybody's like, if you find the shooter, turn them in. They got a $10,000 reward, which is super low. By the way, this was a CEO. The people aren't dumb. The people are starving. Okay. But yeah, if from this is, I'm just saying the reaction of the people. If they see the shooter, they probably will give him dap. The Tiger Woods meme. Okay. But yeah, once I looked into it, what is it here? It's got insiders trading, dumping stock, getting rid of firefighter pension funds. Shareholders lost $25 billion, and he sold a personal $15 million. So the guy's a scumbag. Okay. He's part of the whole scumbag gang. They were gonna meet, and who knows what they're meeting about. The Department of Justice was trying to stop them from a merger, so they're probably doing some type of monopoly. And people knew who this guy was, right? He was getting death threats. His wife said he was getting death threats. The shells on the bullet said deny, defend, depose. Okay, the shell of the bullets, that's a planned hit. When you take the time to engrave quotes on the bullet shellings, that's wild. Okay? All right. Every time I think of the assassin, I don't know. I think of the movie Belly. I know some people are too young for that movie, but any assassination movie, this is just like it. Okay, we're watching real life assassination going here, and people thought it was like somebody hired by like maybe another rival company or CEO. I was making jokes like, you don't want to be scared of Suge Knight, you want to be scared of CEO Dave. But I think this guy might have been just like, somebody who knew what was going on, and a regular, just everyday person. Some people saying he might have been in the military. He had the silencer, all black, got away on an e-bike. And this is what might have happened, man. So I don't know. I think somebody said the Eat the Rich is starting. And maybe so. You can't keep pushing people to the point, man. I mean, you got to get, it's insurance, it's health. This is a basic human right. People should have access to health, man. I just talked about that in the intro. Like, there's things people are born with that just, they just got, that's the hand they got dealt, and they can't get care. And these people are dumping stock and tricking people and getting millions and billions of dollars, just not caring about the everyday human. So the people's reaction when they hear about something like this, they're kind of like, I mean, you brought it on yourself. You know, everybody is just scamming. The scammers are winning. All right, and if you're a scammer, you try to get a little hustle like during the pandemic, you get thrown in jail. But if you're a CEO, a scammer is called a CEO in corporate world, right? You're just ripping people off, and what do you get? A fine, right? So somebody said, this is not what's gonna happen. Because the people were like, there's no insurance on your life, buddy. Okay. Anybody could get it, right? In these New York streets. It was almost like a Biggie situation. Like, he was getting threats before he came to New York, and he went anyway. His wife didn't even, well, him and his wife were separated, but like her reaction was just like, yeah, I heard he was getting death threats. I don't know. Like the way her statement was, it just seemed kind of nonchalant. Like, I mean, he was a scumbag. I saw it coming. I left. I got out. She's in Minneapolis with the walls. So I just feel like that's what's happening. I mean, the greed is just overwhelming, and the people are noticing. Just like, you know, you can't go to the ER room, you know, without waiting. You got to have certain insurance if something happens to you. So it's just like, you're not protected, you're not safe. And now, you know, it got flipped a little bit. You're not protected and you're not safe out here. And it's real out here. Like, there's real consequences to pushing people out. So who knows what's gonna happen if this guy is gonna get caught? But I think it's funny that he used a bike, because in New York they use bikes for everything, even for murders. I'm gonna get on my bike and do this. They said he went through, or actually it looked like a she. If you see the picture, somebody said it looked like Sandra Bullock, but I was like, I don't know if that's a woman or a man. So Pete Hegseth, it might have been a woman. You don't want a woman in combat, you might be next. They might be coming to see you, right? I don't wish that on you, but I'm just saying, be careful out here. It's some female ninjas out here. Okay. So that's how I looked at it. I was just like, you know, these things don't happen unless there's a certain energy in the world where people feel wronged or misjudged. I remember my uncle was talking about he couldn't get basic things, and he was just like, that's why people shoot up hospitals and stuff. It's like, because this basic stuff you can't get done, and your health's on the line, and there's just no consequences. It's just, you can't get past the phone calls, and these guys are having meetings about how to make more money and not how to help the people. Right? And it's like, when did America's a corporation? Okay, like even healthcare is corporate, it's private. You know, we were talking over the holidays about insurance. Your house can catch on fire, and there still can be like some little loophole where you can't get insurance. So I mean, you know, again, that's why I'm celebrating my birthday, because it's just like, I'm just glad to be healthy, because tomorrow I can wake up with something, and you know, if my health insurance isn't well enough, good enough, or you know, somebody more important that has more money is in a hospital before me. I mean, I remember a rapper was like, he was sick and he needed like a donor or something. And then he paid, he said, I'll pay cash if I could skip the line. And guess what they let him do? Skip the line. Just to pay cash. So that's the world we're in. That's the country we're in a supposed sophisticated society. So that's how I view the world and I see things. I just look at it as a whole and it's like, why would something like this happen? Where did this energy come from? And what does deny, defend, and depose mean? Somebody break that down. So this guy is like the Robin Hood of murderers, right? Like everything I saw was just jokes and support for this guy. Nobody was like. I mean, a couple people were like so sad, but I mean, healthcare has been a huge thing in this country, and now with the new administration, you know, I just saw they're cutting Medicare, Medicaid, they're cutting care for veterans or whatever. And guess who's cutting it? Billionaires, Vivek and Elon. Okay, so don't walk the streets of New York. That's what I didn't get about the election. I'm just like, out of everything, you should just see on a basic level that billionaires are gonna work with billionaires. Okay, you got Vivek and Elon ahead of the efficiency program. Okay, apparently they're already breaking the rules and making it harder for rival car companies against Elon, which is illegal. Jeff Bezos is now going to be ahead of regulations. Okay, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to make it so he's unregulated and can charge you for anything. I just bought tickets and I had a service fee for $30. Okay, that fee should be non-existent. With this new administration, it's going to go up to $40. Okay. Mark Zuckerberg is working with Trump now. Why do you think all these billionaires are working with Trump? Because they want to be able to charge you more for everyday life and the thing that they created that you need, right? You need social media to build your business, to build your brand. Everything's online now. These guys are pandering to advertisers. It's harder and harder to get your stuff out there. They did a story about how everybody is leaving X, and then they went to Threads, but then they were like going to Blue Sky, and all of a sudden the algorithm got better on Threads. All of a sudden my Threads are getting more looks. Okay, because if they wanted to, they would. All right, so however they can make things easier for you, but they don't care. They just want to make more money. So I don't understand why people want to trust Trump, but I can understand why people don't trust politicians, period. But all these billionaires are just going to team up together and make more money. They don't care about you. They're just looking at you as a number that's stopping them from getting, whatever amount of money that they're trying to make. The first thing they looked at was cutting Medicare for the everyday person. Okay, that's a fuck you. Right? So while y'all are all blaming the immigrants for your problems, the billionaires is just taking money out your pocket and being like, yeah, but there's immigrants in the country taking your jobs. They're taking the everyday things for you. Groceries are gonna go up. Charges for banks, for anything you do every day, billionaires are gonna make more money. I talked about on TikTok the other day. Chick-fil-A is not gonna use organic chicken or whatever the good chicken is, because they know they're gonna make money regardless, and nobody can stop them. So they're not even gonna give you healthy fast food. Okay, anything that you need that they can charge you a little bit more for. What was it? It was some with Walmart, right? They're not gonna pay minimum wage. I'm out about in the city all the time, and the customer service is just trash half the time because they know people need jobs because they've made it so hard for you to make it out here. That's how I feel. I feel like all the industries like entertainment is just like, if you're not a nepo baby, okay, it's really really hard for you to get out there. I mean, you know, the only algorithm that's really working right now is TikTok. That's slowing down and down. I was going to talk about that. Like, I finally got good at it. Right, I've gone somewhat viral like 4 or 5 times. Like 4 or 5 times, I had like 1 million views. Right, followers like 100, 200 views. That's it. That's all you getting. Now, granted, I do simple stuff. I'm just a talker. It's not like I'm a painter or anything where it takes a lot of time, a lot of graphics. So I'm not working that hard, so it doesn't hurt as much. But still, it took me a long time to develop this skill to be able to deliver a funny message in a small amount of time. That's a skill, and be charismatic and fun to listen to. And you know, the rewards are very small, and these guys wake up white and rich, and you know, go against the general interest of the public. So that's why CEOs are getting shot. Okay, and the scamming continues. Okay, so the Hak Tui girl has a Bitcoin, and like it went from 500 to 60 million in 20 minutes. And I forgot, like thousands of people lost money, and she's being backed by like billionaires with a company's based in the Cayman Islands. Ooh, not hard to figure out why that is. Just private companies, U.S. islands. So they made a quick buck off you dummies. Stop investing in I don't know what you call demigods. First of all, this girl she got famous for saying Hak Tui. What the fuck does she know about finance and Bitcoin or crypto coin? Why would you invest in that girl? Okay, stop following celebrities. Think about it. Let it swirl around in your head for a little bit. She trumped you. She said, I know you guys love my personality. Buy my Bitcoin. And y'all bought it. And y'all lost thousands of dollars. And it's just like, you deserve to lose that money. Nobody feels sorry for you. That is ridiculous. Okay? All right, she's just a girl who said a funny phrase that resonated with people, and now she's being shopped around and publicized and selling whatever she could sell to make a quick buck off this this amount of fame that she has. Okay? I'll give it to her. She's a fun personality, which seems to be a talent these days, right? But this girl was just a fun girl. She has no talent. Okay? She has not been in the finance industry at all. She's probably never even been to Wall Street. Okay? I think she's from Tennessee or something. It's like, why would you invest your hard-earned money into a girl who said Hak Tui? Give him that Hak Tui. And like I said, her Hak Tui probably isn't that great. Okay? There's people who've been doing Hak Tui a lot longer, a lot better. Okay? So, I don't know. Stop falling for the scams, people. Think about it. Do your research. Why will I invest in this person? Just because they're popular for the moment, hot in the moment? And I know that's a game, a trade. So, don't get into businesses you don't know about. Don't get into things that you don't have an education in. Okay? If you're going to gamble small. Trading is gambling unless you're really in that life. Unless you're really on Wall Street and you're connected and know people. Or else you're just gambling. You're just hoping to get lucky. She got lucky. You're not going to get lucky. Okay? She got lucky. And she was like, oh, people like me. All right. Yeah, coin. Sell them a coin. All right? She Sonic the Hedgehog, y'all. She ran away with y'all coins. So, I don't know. That's just the day and age that we're in. Where people just see somebody who's a little toxic, a little wild, and they invest their time and energy and money in that person. They invest their livelihood in that person. You're supposed to use her. You're supposed to use her for entertainment. All right. The hot Tuah girl is supposed to be when you're bored and you don't have anything else to use. What's a hot Tuah girl talking about? Ha 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 ha. Hot Tuah. And then you get back to your life. All right. You don't say, oh, the hot Tuah girl, let me put some of my hard-earned money into her. That's like the same as you meeting a girl at a bar and then all of a sudden you paying for her rent or education. You don't know that girl. You don't know nothing about that girl. Okay? Don't be offended now if a girl's like, can you pay my rent? Because you might as well. You paying Hak Tui's rent. What are you doing? You're going to invest in somebody. You invest in somebody like a Cenat. Like, at least he's talented. He's killing the streaming world. He was doing it for a long time. I just want to shout him out, man. He's got everybody. All the age groups, audiences. The guy was just born to entertain. He did 24/7, what is it called? Mafiathon or whatever. I had Kevin Hart and Drewski on there. And I'm enjoying the clips. Everybody's enjoying the clips. And the guy's insane. I didn't like him at first. I thought it was buffoonery. But, then I started to see the method behind the madness. I was like, oh, he knows what he's doing. This is real good. And it's keeping, it gets people's attention. Like, people really they genuinely love the guy. Like the guy. And I'm like, how does he keep coming up with these ideas? He is a genius content creator. Right? And his team is great. The different characters, all the different types of people that he has come through there. I mean, they're the most creative people on the internet right now. So if he had a coin, I would buy it. And him and Kevin Hart, Drewski, great combination. Just hilarious clip after hilarious clip. Not something I want to be a part of. I was like, I don't like that shit. Don't be touching me, smacking me with pool straws, whatever. Banging on music. I like to sleep. You can't be drumming while I'm sleeping. Nah. But super dope, man. And just a positive undertone. He does all the little positive messages, even though they make it funny. All the celebrities are going on there. Chris Brown went on there to save his image. It worked, too. Everybody forgot. Chris Brown was out here doing the most. Chris Brown is on there dancing. I like how he dances a lot, too. Like, you could tell he was a kid growing up that was dancing, and now he's brought that skill to his live stream, which is perfect in the TikTok era and doing dances and stuff. So it was inspiring, and I think he makes it look easy. That shit is not easy, dog. To be that entertaining for that long and have that type of energy, that's hard. And constantly come up with ideas every day, it's hard. And I think he said it. He was like, I can't go out to clubs. That's not a life I want. I don't want to work that hard. I'm with the podcast live, the TikTok live. I'll stream. They said Duke Dennis streams for like 4 hours a day. I'll do that. I'll stream for 4 hours a day at most, which is still a lot. But I guess when you're just sitting there talking and people are commenting back, I'm at a level where I'm still talking to myself all the time. So it's a lot of work. But I'm an only child, so I'm used to it. But, shout out to him, man. Wish him the best. And the hate's starting to come a little bit because he's getting so big. But like I said, I like the guy. I like how focused he is on his work, and he's inspiring all ages, all races, all age groups, and that's super dope, man. and having fun with it, not showing off. You don't see him out here with chains and, you know, people that don't have half as much as what he has are always showing off their money and holding up money to the ear. You never see him do any of that. He's just, you know, he's one of those people that are just having fun with it and letting the money come and just investing the money back into his business. So fun to see. You know, hopefully he'll start selling stuff, or maybe not. Maybe it's about the people. I said this before. I was like, I don't know how long streaming careers last. You can't keep doing that. It is kind of an unhealthy lifestyle, but at least he's having fun. Entertainment's unhealthy. There's no entertainment job that's healthy. It's long hours. It's relentless criticism, and from others and yourself. But at least you're having fun. I think that's some of the reason, but I still look healthy and feel healthy. My cousin was like, "Why you look so good?" And I was like, "I think it's because I'm having fun." Like, I am stressed and thinking about my progress and money and where I'm gonna go, but I'm still having fun. I'm still in a city I love and enjoying the little privileges that I have, and being able to do a podcast and do comedy and be funny every day and just laugh no matter what's going on is still a privilege, still a dream, still living a dream. So shout out to Cenat, who's living a dream on the biggest level possible. Okay, so it's good to have people living a dream and you seeing that, and people that entertain and make you laugh, because there's other things going on where you're just like, again? Not again. The French government, they said it's collapsing. Okay, what was it? Prime Minister, they want kicked out. They was like, nah, this guy is just trying to take over and do all types of stuff on his own with his own people. He trying to be a dictator. It's just dictators coming out of everywhere, all over the world. Is it because of, like, and these are dudes that didn't grow up on social media. Like, I understand social media, you get followers, you start to feel like a guy, like, yeah, everybody wants to celebrate me and bow at my feet. But these are the original social media dudes without social media. Everybody just wants to be a dictator these days. I was watching something and the lady was just like, if you get a room with 10 people, 8 of those people just want to live their life, work, have decent relationship. But there's like 2 of those dudes that just want to control and be a dictator and have people turn on each other and just brainwash people. And it just seems to be happening all over the world and all types of government. So luckily, there's branches of power, and they said this guy needs to get out. And they also called for Macron, the president, to step down. And he was like, listen, the Constitution got me protected, so you can't make me step down. But even in France, it's crazy. It's just corruption everywhere. Rich guys everywhere just trying to take advantage of the little guy and the people. And luckily, there's checks and balances in place to stop that. But it's just like, I've always said I think the world would be a little bit better if artists ran the world. But then again, being in the entertainment business, I've met a bunch of narcissistic psychos. But I just think it's just your outlook and your point of view on life. Like, why do you want to be like that? But you know what? It always goes back to your childhood or something that happened, right? With dudes, it's usually, which is crazy. Some with the dick, they usually I think a lot of times they got a weird dick. But then sometimes when I watch adult films, I'm like, this guy has a huge D and he's still an asshole. Right? Because women in the industry is just like, a lot of these guys are assholes. Like, why? They have big D's. Like, wouldn't you be happy? But who knows? But there's also guys where it just affect them. They had a weird D. I don't know. Maybe girls laughed at their dick and then they were like, you know what? I'm going to become a dictator. Literally, I'm going to become a dictator. I'm going to get my dick around on all these women somehow. So yeah, it's unfortunate, But hopefully the world heals and becomes a better place. All right, that's the Gossip Intellectual Podcast. Thanks so much for listening. It's my birthday. I made it, man. I'm still here. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.